Grade 4, this is Teacher Mark. Our lesson for today is all about identifying and classifying angles. So identifying classifying angles, what is angle? Angle is it is the figure formed by two rays. As you can see, we have two rays here, ray AC and ray CV. So this is an example of angle. We can read this as angle ACV, or we can just read it BCA. Or in symbol, you just put in this part. This is an symbol for angle. And ACB, BCA, or angle C. The parts of an angle. So we have an example of angle. So this is angle ACB. We can call this BCA or angle C. So in this part, as you can see, this point in letter C. See, so that's what you call the vertex of an angle. Next part, this starting ray. So you will draw a starting ray from point C, and it will make an endpoint at letter B or point B. So that's what you call point B. And next is this part. That's what you call the terminal ray. So terminal ray is the another ray that you can put where the angle came from. We can read this as angle ACB, or symbol for ACV or angle ACB, and BCA, or such as angle C. We can name that then angle. So protractor is the device used to measure and draw an angle. So this is an example of protractor. So let's watch this. How to draw the measure of an angle using protractor.
Make sure the bottom ray of the angle goes through the zero. Count up from 0 until the other ray intersects. This is the measurement of your angle. This angle has a measurement of 60 degrees. Keep in mind, make sure you always count up starting from 0. If you started from 180 degrees, you would get the wrong answer of 120 degrees. Let's try another example. Line up the vertex of the angle at the center point of the protractor. Make sure the bottom ray of the angle goes through the zero. If the rays are too short, you can always extend them. Count up from 0 until the other ray intersects. This is the measurement of your angle. This angle has a measurement of 137 degrees. Keep in mind, make sure you always count up starting from 0. If you started from 180 degrees, you would get the wrong answer of 43 degrees. Drawing angles. We can also use a protractor to draw an angle with a known measurement. For example, you need to draw angle ABC with a measure of 118 degrees. Use the straight edge of the protractor to draw a line. Mark the points B and C on it. Place the center point of the protractor on point B. Align ray BC with the 0 mark on the protractor. Hold the protractor firmly. Count up from 0 to 118 degrees. It is point A. Use the straight edge of the protractor to draw the ray BA. Let's try another example. You need to draw angle KLM with a measure of 41 degrees. Use the straight edge of the protractor to draw a line. Mark the points L and M on it. Place the center point of the protractor on point L. Align ray LM with the 0 mark on the protractor. Hold the protractor firmly. Count up from 0 to 41 degrees. It is point K. Use the straight edge of the protractor to draw the ray LK. If this video was helpful, please leave a like. For more videos like this,
Okay, so that is how we measure and draw an angle using a protractor. Always remind the tips for you guys. If you want to measure an angle, you need to start with 0, even if it is left or right. It doesn't matter if you comes from left or right. Doesn't It matters about the measures of an angle. So if you want to know more about, just link this one on your YouTube so that you can make another see for that video. So how do we classify of an angle? These are the classification of angle. So classifying an angle: right angle, it is an angle measurement exactly 90 degrees. This is looks like the right angle. It's downward left. It doesn't matter if it is left or right or horizontal vertical, as long as there is a small square corners on it. If you still remember our perpendicular line, yes, you are correct. That is an example of right angle. Next classify is acute angle. What is acute angle? It is an angle measured greater than 0 but less than to 90 degrees. These are the examples, common illustrations of acute angle. So as you can see, 45 degrees is greater than 0 but less than to 90, and then also 35 and also 82. Next, obtuse angle. It is an angle measurement measures greater than 90 but less than to 180. So what is that? 135, as you notice, that is greater than to 90 but that is less than to 180 degrees. Another example is 157 degrees. So this angle is, measures 157 degrees. And lastly, straight angle. It is an angle measurement exactly 180 degrees whenever it is straight on. By the way, let's assume that it's straight, and also this one. So it is, if it is a horizontal straight line, so therefore that is straight angle. Always remember, angle is just a figure formed by two rays. And classification of angle is right, acute, and obtuse and straight angle. Hope you something learned from our